paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. Damn, how it was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so clear. I get it if you wanna wait, 'cause I'll stay in my place. I ain't got nowhere to go, I got plenty time to waste. I think I'm falling in love, but that's not enough. If you don't feel the same, I guess I'll leave you alone. But it's time and time again, babe, you're never listening, babe. If there's no promises made, I don't ever wanna fall in love. I don't ever wanna mess it up or run out of love. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so clear. Tell me to stay, you're wasting my time. Every day I'm waiting in line, standing in place, 'cause baby that's all I know. Why do you wait? Just tell me, what are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly.
Off the chain, I leave Alex off the brain. Walk the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't got long enough. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you do, they got you thinking that you Superman. They got the weapon like that. The mic, that's not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You back, you trusted, your girls are home. Broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody knows. Oh man, say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of it. Wanna go? There's no belong.
I'm just a wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Run it down, the sun is up, so wet it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the hit a load of I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Sure everything coming full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stomach to feeding the neighborhood, bruh. They ain't the person alive that be matching the vibe and then honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up, to run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to my sun it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man, cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. just speaking a language, you don't understand you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises. That's crazy, how'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Red on red.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Had the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a first down.
That's a 46-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1 and real quick.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass, it stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Yeah, and he's in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Big 13 heavy. Lisa 24. Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, Lion! Hey,
Putting the tight end in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Ron!
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Exiting the pocket right. That is hard. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 32 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence to the goal line and in. Jeremy Ruckert. Touchdown, Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line, distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Great.
On play action, here's Hurts. Saquon Barkley. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. Throwing is Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
8 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On third down, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
180.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 14-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and
9. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. We're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
No touch that. 180. No touch.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes the reverse.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down.
Great, set. And anyway,
Off the play fake. Hurts. Forced to his right.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, didn't look like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
No touch.
It's like a design run. Hurts has it. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand.
There might not be a better player in the NFL converting with his legs on fourth down than Jalen Hurts. So give credit to this defense. That is a tall task stopping him. They were able to rally to the ball, tackle him short of the first down, and come up with a huge fourth down stop.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Thanks for 24.
He'll get this out wide.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down, Lawrence. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
37-yard line.
Great, set. And anyway, no touch.
A run with Barkley. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jason Pinnock there to end it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
No touch, set. No touch.
On play action. Hurts. Push. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Nick Scorton in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
No touch, set. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready. Hey, easy. Hey.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's covered. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, run. Run.
Off the play play fake. Here's Lawrence. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get that to Wilson. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for the Panthers. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Panther first down.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
2nd and 10. Leggett in motion. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
All right, Mike, so since these guys were young playing Pop Warner football, everyone's done the tip drill. And it's for this exact reason. That ball gets deflected. Find the ball. Get into the area and react in time to make a play on it. That's exactly what this defender did. He showed the reaction time he needed and the hands to bring in the interception.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
2nd down, they need 7.
Great. Set. Don't touch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And let's give him about 4 on that one. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. He gets this complete to Granson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's 2nd down.
Great. Set. Delta.
To throw is Hurts. Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Right, let's go. Turn, defense, right. Go. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. He's going to air this one out. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board, and there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
11.
Lawrence now. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Great. Delta.
So fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush. There, he's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third down, here's Hurts out of the gun. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's gonna get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Great, set.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, go. This is hot. Easy.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lawrence now on second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nolan Smith. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up third and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Hey, Ron, go, let's go.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 38 now, here's second and 9. Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Red on red. 11, Agate. Here we go, sir.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let one go down the middle. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Red, 23.
Throwing is Lawrence. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 16 on that connection. It's a Carolina first down.
Ready? First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
To throw is Lawrence. That one taken in right side by Legette.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He's got his man. That's Legette. 17 yards that time for number 17.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Soko, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
Hey, tomato. Touch.
Lawrence going to keep this himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Here's a 24.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Nolan Smith. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Lawrence. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. And give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down.
Think right open.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
9. Here's 2nd and 9.
Great. Set.
Allen gave it to Barkley, running right. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down throw for Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. We go play action for Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Set up to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really in no fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, the ball's out. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down. Quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal at the 3.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That 1st and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Great. Set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Gunner held. Touchdown, Eagles. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Rip, 20. There we go.
Now here's Lawrence. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Route, Don, 13, Luke. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, Lion. Easy. Read it. Hey, Soko, hot.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
On the red. Hey, tomato.
They put Wilson in motion. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That caught by Davis. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 30 left. Son, that's high. Go, let's go.
Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Go. Hey, so go. 11.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3.
Lawrence. This one intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Past midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, run.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Heels of the pick 6. He is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Eagles take over.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't think.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Good.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Davis to return it. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hey, Ryan. Take right open.
Here we go. One final play. And the final part of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us.